so much talent. You got the AWF Tag Team Champions. You have the Big Valley Wrestling Fighting Champion in Frescomatic. The FSW No Limits Champion in Ice Williams. When you think of Lights Camera Faction, it's nothing but gold.
And just the absolute havoc they've caused in FSW since they formed that Day of Reckoning back in March has pissed a lot of people off. 3 of them are standing in the ring, ready for some redemption, a little bit of revenge. One of them, not here, but there's been so many people. Even the owner of this company, I kind of feel like sometimes when I'm sitting next to him on commentary, he's going to have another cardiac issue the way he gets pissed off at these guys.
The only cardiac issue you're going to have is when the faction performs and they take your breath away. Right now, Nino Black, Shogun Jones, Hero Lou getting the jump start.
I feel like the jump start got done on Chris Bay earlier today. This match will end when one team has been completely wiped out. Up and over goes Ice Williams. Shogun coming with a charge, tries to trip up Ice with the drop down. Shogun Jones so athletic for a dude his size and brought a lot behind the pounce. Everybody knew Ice Williams was going to be a gigantic success pretty much from Jump Street when he started in FSW. I don't know if everybody figured he would become the longest reigning champion of any kind this company's ever seen. The same can be said for Shogun SOS. Pegged the star from the start.
Cody, what are you doing?
He's watching it. He's watching it unfold. I mentioned to you, it made a lot of people mad.
The greatest movie I've ever seen.
Well, why don't you write a soundtrack for him?
Oh, I think the sound of that club at the back would be a soundtrack. And yes, I would definitely do that for them.
Well, look at that action, Braxton adding to his blooper reel, trying to sneak up on Shogun. And it looks like Action has a new wardrobe for tonight, new gear. And look at this, pack of hyenas.
I love it. I love it. Textbook, old-fashioned. That right there, Jake, that's textbook tenacious.
That's old-fashioned wrestling.
Wrestling.
Like Hackett, Schmidt, and Gotch.
Look at the way the faction looks tonight. Dressed in sparkly silver and white. I love it. I love it. Think around me, okay?
Yeah, okay, you got the in-sync thing, but you're too young to know the up to 11 part.
I only deal with 10 and Acious. Elbow drop, elbow drop, elbow drop.
The elbow train.
Drop it like it's hot.
And so far, this match has gone exactly the way you would think the faction would want it.
That the competitors in the matches did not plan for it. Did not plan for it. But who knows? I don't think Lights Camera Faction is planning to lose at all tonight.
Well, you never plan on that, do you?
Huh?
You never plan on losing no matter how many times it happens, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I'm just saying, you know, it's not in their plans, and I don't think they're going to get foiled.
You know, the thing is, well, exception of you, most people don't like Lights Camera Faction.
You know, I was part of Lights Camera Faction once. I came in, I did a little demo for them. I thought it was pretty good. It didn't reach the top of their charts, but, you know, they have my contact. And there was a lot of contact in that strike, and just made to Shogun.
Well, like I said, maybe you'll get to write a score for him one day. And so far, Shogun Jones has taken the brunt of the beating for his team. In fact, all the beating, really. He's got to get out of there. And once again, we got a 4-on-3 Camera Faction's wheelhouse.
Look at all these combos. Look at the, oh, here we go. Shogun's in trouble.
The fly elbow right through the heart of Shogun. And after everything he's taken, is he not done yet? I think they called their combos shorts. Lights, camera, faction, shorts.
Award-winning performance.
Crowd rallying behind Shogun Jones, trying to will him to fight back, which he's able to do. Look at the power of Shogun. He just hoisted Fresco up with ease. Death Valley bomb.
Here comes action Braxton. Nino Black in the ring now.
You know, you talked about the outfits of the faction, but Nino Black's decked out pretty hard tonight.
He is just picking everybody up, ramming them in the corner.
You know, if you looked online as these two teams were going back and forth after the match was set, Samoan drop Nino may have been the biggest trash talker of them all.
Northtown splash.
Up and over goes Nino. Cartwheels through. Shades of Ruckus, baby, Ruckus. Release Hiranagi. Backbreaker, and he's holding on.
Power slam.
Well, they can't eliminate your own teammate. Stacks him. Short stack senton. And Nino Black is single-handedly taking out the faction.
Oh, RNS suplex.
What does that stand for?
1, 2, and that's it. I don't even remember what it stands for because I'm shocked that Action Braxton even got eliminated.
Yeah, that's the reason I never say it, but Braxton has been eliminated, and now we got a fair fight. Braxton eliminated. The director of Lights Camera Faction is out. And here comes the big, heavy-handed Samoan Southpaw.
Someone I've been in the ring with 5+ times.
Does it suck?
It's definitely one too many times, I'll tell you that much.
I feel like it's 4 too many times. And Watson is a hell of a talent. Went toe-to-toe with Chris Bay at our last High Octane event on the FSW network. He's the type of guy that if he branched out on his own, I think he could hold a singles championship in FSW.
The ring. And both sides of the ring are evened out now.
Well, they're putting on the brakes. That's hard to do when you're dealing with such a powerhouse like Hero Lou. And here comes Fresco, one of the most improved wrestlers you would see in FSW over the last 2 years.
As well as in Las Vegas.
Yeah, overall. That's a lot of man to move around.
No way he just did that. That did not just happen.
And look at Hero Lou now just pounding away on Fresco. And Fresco. Oh my God!
Oh!
What the hell?
Did he just throw him into another move?
Hucked him through the air. Why is Braxton back?
I mean, you know, he directs the faction, so, you know, of course he'd be out here.
Title belt to the skull of Nino Black. No, come on.
Fresco bomb.
And just too late with the save. Well, thanks to all 4 members of Lights Camera Faction, they're back at the advantage. You know, even when they even the odds, they really didn't even the odds. Oh, just destroy this dude.
That's a fighting champion right there. He's hard to get rid of. All these champions are hard to get rid of.
Well, it's hard to do anything to Hero Lou when he's in a mood like this. One of the most quiet men you'll ever meet, but they say you gotta watch the quiet one.
Oh! Pop-up flatliner.
Ejected Fresco through the air. You know, Hero Lou's issues with Lights, Camera, Faction go back all the way to the Mountain State title tournament. Cuts him in half. Watson takes the bullet. I don't think anybody saw it, but there was a blind tag between Fresco and Ice. Watson, realizing Fresco was the legal man, could be eliminated, decide to take the bullet for Lights, Camera, Faction.
That's what kind of faction this group is, okay? Every member willing to do whatever it takes to make sure their brothers are protected, to make sure, excuse me, their gold stands around their waist. Speaking of gold, we see some right now.
Who's to eliminate Nino. And he was going to try it again against Hero, but Hero...
Wait a minute, that's a DQ if I've ever seen one.
Hero Lou, not on purpose, just screwed over Shogun SOS.
Hey man, those are the rules.
Yeah, those are the rules, but why is Braxton still allowed out here? Well, Braxton might be allowed out here, but I guess he's a corpse now.
Hey, that's not right. Come on.
Where was his stunt double?
That wasn't in the script.
You know, they started at a disadvantage, but the odds of Shogun surviving have just decreased and decreased as this match has progressed.
The brand new Arizona Wrestling Federation Tag Team Champions in the ring now with Hero Lou. Excuse me, with Shogun Jones. Hero Lou walking to the back after getting eliminated.
You know, Shogun came back with a mission for FSW. He had Chris Bays back. Not succumbing to the odds. Oh, man.
Double drop toe hold right into the center turnbuckle. Very smart tag team maneuver from tag team.
And now they're choking him out in the corner. Each member, they can keep themselves fresh until there's no more Shogun in this match, and they have wiped out the...
Double snapmare, I love it. Big European, bigger clothesline, and the biggest senton.
Big Togo style. And another elbow out of Fresco. But still, even that combo, that Lights, Camera, Faction short only gets a 2. You've been in the ring with Fresco, I'm going to guess, right?
Multiple occasions.
Yeah, I figured that, considering he's the fighting champion of
Big Valley Wrestling.
But have you been in the ring with Shogun?
Yes, I have, for a whole 3 minutes.
Yes. If you're Fresco, you know
all these different tag team maneuvers. I also have a lot of tag team experience myself, I'm sure you know.
I know.
I have experience. This is a very
As do I, whether you know it or not. But yes.
Oh, look at that, a double kick to the back. They're doing double moves. They're doing tag team maneuvers. You have to pile those on, even if it takes...
Also forgetting is Ice Williams is still in this matchup too. So even if Shogun does survive these two, he's still got to deal with No Limits champion Ice Williams.
Big splash.
Great distance too. Like I said, sky's the limit for Watson. Surviving. Shogun is weathering the storm, but eventually the storm might become too much. Covers. He is. The midsection too with that drop kick.
And that step up knee just rocks Frescomatic.
And Shogun is ready to run wild.
Shogun. He's just full of anger. Someone come on, somebody get control of this. Come on, Watson, do something.
I like how you just like do something. What? You probably have no idea the best method, but something. Is this the end?
Oh. Yeah, it's not over yet. It's not over. There you go. There's Fresco.
Shogun to get back vertical.
Strong left hand right to the skull of Shogun.
He wants Shogun to go toe-to-toe with him. But be careful what you want.
Big right hand.
Yeah, it looks like he actually must have.
He had to swing high because Shogun, he's so tall.
Yeah, it looked like it grazed him, but it must have hit him on like the side of the head, knocked off his Shogun, a lot taken out of him, but he's always got his strength. Well, here comes the longest reigning champion of any kind FSW has ever seen.
There we go. Here we go.
Icebreaker attempt! Whoa! Spikes him!
Drags Fresco right on his head.
Another spine buster in this matchup. Twisted up the ankle of Fresco.
He cannot give up. Come on.
Hey, for his long-term health, maybe he should. Action Braxton begging Fresco not to tap out. He's tapping.
I think that's part of it. There it is.
Fresco was tapping.
Look at Action Braxton applauding.
Fresco was tapping.
I knew he couldn't genuinely make a fighting champion tap out on
the referee was distracted. Ice Williams hits the super kick, the icebreaker, follows it up with a brain freeze. Really?
That's what I'm talking about.
And here's your Fittest, Ice Williams.
We got about 200 disappointed people in this building right now. First, Chris Bay gets taken out. Then the numbers game for Lights Camera Faction gets them the victory tonight.
I don't understand why you're saying it with such a negative tone. You know what I'm saying? Lights Camera Faction came into this match ahead of the game. They had the advantage because that's what they have, because they are Lights Camera Faction, the greatest movie you've ever seen. And they won this championship-filled faction.
They came in tonight on third base already, and they scored. They won. Yeah, that's what happened. But they're acting like this was the biggest victory of their careers, like they had the hardest time of their life to do this. This was a lot harder for them than it should have been. If the odds were even, I don't think this would have been the closing scene of this matchup.